Okay, so I seem to have got it working. Yeah, it seems to be working fine. No idea what I did. So anyway, we'll exit to main menu. New game, we'll do the campaign, we'll start the prelude, create a new character. Probably think about what class I want to go first. Skip through. It's fine. We'll go backwards in a minute. So, one thing that Neverwinter Nights has, which is no longer in 5th edition, is these, which are prestige classes. They kind of, some of them got merged together into being a, like the class features you get at level 3. Like, this is the fighter class feature. This is Rogue. Blackguard is an alternative paladin, which doesn't exist anymore. It used to be. Paladins could only be good. Quite the right size, I think. Seems fine. There you go. So, Wizard, Sorcerer, they're very weak early game. Like, it's really hard to even just get through the start as a spellcaster. Druids are okay. Maybe I'll just go Wizard. Also, they've got these requirements for, like, spell preparation and things, and sorcerer levels. Like, do I actually want to be? Maybe I'll go with Red Dragon Disciple. It's quite cool. Sorcerer's reasonably good, so I'm gonna probably go Sorcerer to start with, and then we'll become a Red Dragon Disciple. I only need ranks in Law, which is useful. I need to be a Sorcerer or Bard. I believe Prestige classes only go up to level 10. So I want to sort of get those ranks in Law as soon as possible, so that I can become a Red Dragon Disciple early and get the, like, Draconic Armor, the Breath Weapon. They're all really useful. Oh yeah, got D4 for hit dice. So at my starting hit points, I'll be 4 plus my Constitution modifier. But we're going to go back and do race. We want Charisma. That's quite useful. Oh god, yeah. Multi-class penalties, I forgot them. My favourite class of Wizard. 2 Dex minus 2 Con is not helpful. These get no stat bonus, but no penalty. Extra feet is really good. I might go human. We'll go for, well, looks like a good sorcerer. That looks like it could be a Red Dragon Disciple by the end. He looks like he's in the middle of a big wind spell of some sort. I forgot how few portraits you have in this game. I think every one of my characters went with this portrait, but fine. So we're going to go with Sorcerer. Going to be... Didn't have any alignment requirement for RDD, did it? No, just a Sorcerer or a Bard. We're going to be Chaotic Good. Oh, and it's all point buy. I want Charisma. 2. Do on all of these 0, and then we'll have a look at what stats we got left over. We've got 10 points left. If I could get this to 16, 2 points in strength. That looks okay, I think. So this will kind of automatically configure itself as I level up to try and go to become a Dragon Disciple as fast as possible. At the end of the day, it probably isn't going to matter. The clothing is just purely for flavour. It's how your character looks at the start, and then you cover him in stuff. Head do I want? A hood or hair? I'll just look at all these choices. We're going Sorcerer. We're going to level up to become a Red Dragon Disciple. I may end up going this just because the rest just look really silly. I think the hairstyle on that one's a bit less silly. I go that. Oh yeah, I can go green skin. Some of these are like chrome coloured. Why do we have to have majestic facial hair for a sorcerer? None of the ones with facial hair really look that good. I guess him. Tattoo is going to be black and dark blue. His beard and his mustache. Magic people challenge, do they? I can't say I've ever heard that before.
Now you shall taste my power.
That definitely sounds like a sorcerer to me. It's just they're old. My character's like 20. Right, so here begins the epic quest of Dano Wensbane, the chaotic good sorcerer. Oh, I'm gonna get so wrecked immediately. I'm gonna have like 7 hit points.
The Frozen North, the name given to the stark and unforgiving frontier that lies beyond the high moor of Faerun. A bleak wilderness where barbarian clans and tribes of giants roam the land and fierce dragons rule the skies. But amidst the frozen savagery stands a bastion of civilization, the city of Neverwinter, Jewel of the North. Behind the city's high walls, those both hardy and brave carve out an existence from this bleak land under the guidance and protection of the legendary hero, Lord Nasher Alagonda. Yet there are some things that all the courage in the world cannot stand against. A virulent plague swept the city, a terrible affliction that began in the beggar's nest.
I feel bad you
Soon,
can't actually
all
see
of
the cutscene that's
Neverwinter
playing.
would feel the touch of the wailing death. The disease could not be cured. Panic ensued. The streets erupted into violence. The jewel of the North was brought to its knees.
I might need
To
to
save
play these videos.
Neverwinter, Lady Aribeth de Tilmarand, Paladin of Tyr, and Lord Nash's right hand put forth the call for a champion. A rush of would-be heroes answered her
Well, you can
call.
hear the guy talking, yeah?
Some drawn by promises of grandeur and glory, others by the lure of gold. Those with the greatest potential were initiated into the academy to train and study under the greatest minds of Neverwinter, all in the hopes a champion might emerge to save the city from the wailing death, and whatever sinister force might be behind it.
You were getting a lot up. It's just there were pictures that were supposed to be there as well. Why is everything black? Hello? This worries me. There we go.
Finally, you're up. I was afraid you were going to sleep
Pavel.
all day. I guess the instructors work you pretty hard here at the academy. My name's Pavel. I'm one of the new recruits. I just arrived here at the academy this morning.
Does he have an ego? He is a sorcerer. I kind of feel like he would have an ego. I actually thought he had more voice lines than this. He's gone quiet a lot faster than I remember. So basically, there is a plague going on in the city. Is it? Maybe it's named after. I can't remember if these are unlocked or not. One coin. Rather than having gold, silver, copper, it's just all gold in this. I guess I kind of get it, but... Okay, so what have we got? We have Summon Familiar, Summon Creature. I think Familiar lasts forever. Let's go. Have a look and have a look. We got Days, Light, Ray of Frost, and Resistance.
Hey there. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, I'll get to you in a minute. Mage Armor is really good. But, how long does it last? One hour per level. So yeah, we're going to cast Mage Armor straight away. Okay, so now our armor has gone up to 14.
Hey there.
I wish I had more dexterity, actually. I didn't know I got Mage Armor. It's completely different to 5th edition Mage Armor. We get 1 AC, 1 dodge, 1 deflection, 1 enhancement. Is useful. Summon Creature 1 lasts for 24 hours. We'll cast him straight away.
Hey there.
Yeah, I know. Shush. We get a Dire Badger. That's our first one. A spell book. Is it a map journal? There you go. Someone familiar.
Hey there. I want to
Character.
talk to you.
A familiar once per day. If it dies, character suffers damage. Yeah, we're going to summon the familiar as well. We got a pseudo dragon. It picked the feat for me automatically. That gives me more health, which is fine, I guess. I probably wouldn't have picked that myself, but give me an extra hit point, which I'm gonna need because I'm gonna be wrecked.
Hey there. I want to talk
yes,
to you.
yes, okay, yeah. Go for the crossbow, the bolt, torch. You won't have a torch. What I'll do is I'll put the torch and the dagger. If I press F4, I've got a dagger and a torch. If I press F3, I've got my crossbow. I've got some scrolls as well, which are useful. Yeah, I get you, Josh. Just stack these. Why is Tunic a sorcerer's robe? I think I'm gonna go for the sorcerer's robe. This mage armor run out already. I thought it said it lasted an hour.
Hey there.
Oh, I've lost so much AC. I feel gutted.
I saw you talking to my brother Pavel. My name is Bim.
Let's do the tutorial. It's been a while. I'm happy with the camera the way it is because I can control it with the mouse wheel. I think we're playing on hardcore. Ah, jeez. I just click off the window and it freaked out. I forgot it tended to not lock itself to the open. Pause. Real careful where I put my mouse.
Right-click on me to bring up the radial menu. Then select I want to talk to you again. I want to talk to you again.
Yes, I'd love to talk to you again.
Okay. Seems like you got the radial...
I could agree. The quick bar is the most important part of this game. I forgot how to control quick bar. I might put the scrolls I've got in my inventory on there. Sleep is kind of weak. Summon creature 1, I've already got some casts of. Magic Missile, always a good spell. Magic Missile cannot miss, so it's a really nice sort of, if I need to kill something. Yeah, there's my character sheet. I'm 15 points chaotic and 85 good. I think if you get to 100, you go to lawful, chaotic, and if you go to 0, you go to evil. Oh, I wonder if my stats are okay. I think I'm going to get absolutely destroyed, but we'll see. I want the map open. How tiny that map was. Pause and play is more for multiplayer. It won't matter for me. Oh yeah, resting.
Hey there.
Oh yeah, it needs me to rest. Now to resummon all these things. That's good. The familiar stays permanently.
Well, look...
Bye-bye. Right, now I go for actual training, I think.
Hello there. Come to get...
Oh, yeah. This is inventory management tutorial. Ooh. I get a robe of fire resistance. Oh, I can actually remember a lot of them. Oh yeah, law skill is all for like identification. It's the equivalent of sort of the Arcana skill combined with nature for 5th edition.
Oh, this.
Yes. Just sell for 822 GP. Can't use shields because I'm a sorcerer. Club is probably the best weapon I'm going to get. Might want to buy another set of bolts. You don't have a lot of choice as a sorcerer in terms of your... I could buy a heavy crossbow maybe. 1d10. Can use it. 100 gold, but I can't. Light crossbow is 1d8. Maybe it is worth it. I don't really want to sell my robes of fire resistance because fire resistance is actually really good. You can see like some of the weird weapons that aren't really in the game anymore, but you can still sort of get. Oh yeah, critical threat times 4. I remember that. It would crit on a 20 for 4 times damage. This particular weapon. So like all of the people with really overpowered weapons made them scythes just for that crit chance. You'd give yourself like unlimited hit and stuff. Identify is just as it sounds. You identify magic items. Sell these. They're worth this. These skills are pointless to me. I've got no skills in it. He's got no magic item. Are any of these spells cheap enough and worth it? This is the shortest hour I've ever seen. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be it for...
Hey there! You're what?
I don't need the map tutorial because I've been using it already. I don't like how it turns the map off every time you do stuff. I kind of like the storyline for this game, but I can also understand why it might be considered boring for people who've already seen it before. This guy's going to teach me...
It's about time you showed up, recruit. My name is Herban, but as far as your worthless hide is concerned, yes, sir.
I think if you're insulting to him, he's really sarcastic back and won't start until you say so, yes, sir.
Only one way out for you!
Yeah, parry's more of a melee character thing. Like, if I was playing a fighter with a shield, it would be useful to be in parry mode if there's a lot of enemies, because I can parry and then hit back for free. Hey, what's the name from?
Hello there.
Yeah, the keeper of exotic creatures. You can see some of the monsters that I'll be fighting by the end of the game. Dire spiders. I don't know if they're still in D&D 5e. I remember a dire spider. Stag beetles. These are really annoying. They have a fire breath attack. Or like the other type of beetles. Etacap. They are... Oh god, I think I remember the area you fight them. Oh, hook horror. Just for a nice casual evil thing to fight. God, that's so distracting. I might need to change the cam. Oh, an Umber Hulk. Type of talent rating impossible. That's what you want. I think the archery guy, yeah, down here. I shouldn't have bought that heavy crossbow because I think you get one for free in here. Yeah, you do.
So Harbin sent you over for your comment.
Now, down here you can see how many times it takes you to hit.
Not bad. But since you're a different class type than I'm used to, you should be training elsewhere.
Let's make this a bit bigger, shall we? So I rolled a 13, and that was enough to hit. I think you 10 to hit that. See, this is what I mean when I say I'm going to die a horrible death. This arcane magic. I think I'm arcane magic.
Hey there. Welcome to my little corner of the academy.
Yeah. I find like something just... Oh yeah, and now you can hear people casting spells. They all have different, not all, but like some of them have different words and things. So, if we cast the spell, Sorcerer, Ray of Frost.
Congratulations. You have shown great control of your magical
Just realised you
abilities.
don't get unlimited
Speaking before
cantrips,
you
you only get a limited
Training
number.
is done.
Right, so what I'll do, before I go, let's see, this is rogue skills, that's sneaking and stealing and things, laying traps. Divine magic is cleric and paladin. Like the door guard says, that's the wrong way. I know, this is the way we're supposed to go. We're going to rest first, but no... I forgot this place is really annoying about resting. Already used so many spells.
Now that you've finished your training,
Oh, I think I can rest here, actually. Yes. Unsummoning summon dire badger. Yeah, I think mage armor is perhaps not correctly timed. Duration 1 hour per level. Summon lasts 24 hours. There's Lady Arabeth, sort of the chief paladin of the area.
hail to ye!
Pleased to see you.
Talk to everyone, no reason.
I I greet you.
Oh yeah, she's a rogue, if you can't tell. Dagger in one hand and a hood. This guy's a fighter, I believe, because he's got a Morning Star. Over here we have... I think that's a rogue, fighter, rogue. Right. We're gonna get through these.
Congratulations. I have been looking forward to meeting. Perhaps after the graduation ceremony, we should arrange to... Wait.
Destroy the invaders!
Yeah, these guys are way higher level than I am. I think only I've made it.
You cannot stand in my path!
I've also got no spells left, so we're just going for shots. Oh, what a shot. Took him out straight away.
I must speak with you.
Arrest her? Too excited to talk right now.
Listen to me. There is not much time. As you may already know, a number of creatures were brought from Waterdeep here to the Academy. It was believed we tried to keep this information secret, but this attack reveals our secret is well known, even to our enemies. Rumors spread more quickly than the plague itself. Also, Neverwinter has many enemies. Some declare themselves. I do not know who is behind this attack. You must protect the Waterdavian creatures. They must not be allowed to fall into the enemy's hands. I would take you to the creatures myself if I could. Our attackers appeared here in this room. It is likely, even now, our enemy may be watching me through... You must do this alone. Go back through the hallway leading to this room, and take the corridor to the... Take this key. Hurry! Make your... The fate of Neverwinter...
I'm just gonna casually rest first. I know we're in a rush, but... Like, that fight probably took an hour, so my mage armor's gone. Oh, that's so much experience to next level as well. I think we get a boost and we finish this at level 2.
Let's see how you deal with my minions.
These are called weak, but they can literally just insta-kill me if they want to. It's a real pain. I'm well aware of the pain of being a spellcaster. Not a rogue. I feel really bad for the rogue one, because he kind of... Oh, I missed. Go on, please. There we go. But I think there are magic scrolls in this room, which is why I came into here. Yeah, this chest. Another chest at the back. Bookshelf. It can be useful to just pick up books, because some of them are quest related. They have information and stuff that you might want. Oh, gee. More careful with my mouse. I do the arrow keys. Right, welcome back. Just watch me get whacked in the face by a goblin. The benefits of good perception. Wow, that was a bad shot. Oh, this pseudo dragon is so strong. I think this might be trapped. A ring of 40C +1. Equip. Well, healing potions is always good. Like, you can't even play this section multiplayer. You can only play it single player. Because the multiplayer starts in chapter 1.
Here. I thought those goblins were going to be...
So we got our tanky guy with a mace and a morning star and a shield. If I remember right, this whole thing is just a loop with a room in the middle. Go, Badger, go! Yeah, none of these goblins have any good stuff on them. Why are so many people watching? I feel way too much pressure. Oh my god, it's such a bad shot. But to be honest, I kind of expected it because I remember. I think I'm going to go in the middle room first. Oh yeah, attack of opportunities are so strong in this. Like, normally you only get one in 5th edition, but in this you could chain them together. And then you got something called, oh, what was it called? Break Cleave, I think. So that if you got a kill, you then immediately got to make another attack. So if you went for a big, like, high damage weapon with a good strength modifier. It's so strong. God, this is tense. Oh, the healing potion's good. No, you can't. I kind of, for some reason, thought you could, there you go, you can use the arrow keys. You can use WASD for movement. Yes. It's a single-use reaction once per turn.
Many fierce enemies await you.
Whereas in Neverwinter Nights, you could literally attack of opportunity everything.
Here at the academy to survive.
Oh, level up. Okay, we need more points in sorcery. We want lore. What else do you want? Concentration is useful. Spellcraft and concentration. You kind of only really go for the same sort of stuff in this. We can get another spell. Electric Jolt is probably the best one here. 1d3 points of electric damage versus 1d4 +1 cold damage. -1d3 acid damage. They're all single targets, not particularly great. I'm probably going to use Daze. Yeah, I probably actually will end up using Daze quite a lot. It's not so much that they're the best skills, it's that they are... like, it will automatically pick those skills I just picked anyway. Go for Electric Jolt. No. I changed my mind, we're going to go for Acid Splash. Pseudo Dragon we're still fine with. We'll change his name now. Orth the pseudo dragon. 9 AC. He's got double my hit points as well, by the way. I know, I actually got +8, so. Summon you again. I rest here. Oh. I get right up into this corner. There we go. Gotta exploit those terrain things. Because I know that there's enemies down the corridor. Oh, and you get more spell slots per level. I believe it's sorcerer level plus proficiency plus charisma. The sorcerer. So it's 2 + 2 plus... Oh, it's 3 charisma. Right, going to summon another Dire Badger because he lasts for ages and he's to have.
This is going to hurt.
The pseudo dragon literally has 9 AC. How is it doing so well at dodging everything?
This is
Doesn't particularly have a good dodge skill either. The crates first. Oh yeah, you got loads of gems and stuff that are... Oh yeah, no problem. I will sort that. I just need to remember how to do it. Pushable strength. I just realised I'm going to fail a constitution modifier. So later on, there's a drinking competition. And if you don't go either a dwarf or go for all your points into constitution, you fail. Which is going to make it quite hard. I'm going to have to level up a fair bit to get there. Back down the corridor first.
now you die. Feel my wrath.
Where's Pavel?
Well, I was going to give you additional lessons. I am too...
Oh, he's going now, is he? No, more HP is really useful, but you get very few opportunities to get feats, and that's going to be the major way I upgrade my constitution. I just be careful because there we go. The skeleton could have attack of opportunity'd me if I'd run. More nice.
Is there
Change tactics. No. Okay. I don't think there's a way to put them in aggressive mode. I remember if there's trapped stuff in this section. For some reason I think there is. Oh god. Ah, right, yeah, sure, I can explain those. You get, anytime you have a thing on your class that says ability increase, like ability modifier or something, I think it says. Anytime you get that on your paladin thing as a level, so for paladin it's every 4 levels, so 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, you get to either spend 2 points increasing your stats, or you get a feat. With my campaign, you'll get certain feats related to the skill books you have as well. Why have they all suddenly started dropping gems? I think it's the same in Neverwinter Nights. It's every 4 levels you get a thing. But the max level in this is 40, not 20. Like, once you get really high level, you get things like epic spells. I can hear someone casting spells and they just... Oh, magic missile. Right, so we need to kill the spellcaster. Oh, I got him. Okay, oh. Never mind, Pavel just wrecked him. 20 overall max. Uh, 50 charges. 1 charge per use for a cast of sleep. I think these ones were not rechargeable. I think you just had single things. Right, this one's gonna have more enemies in. Fortunately, facing doesn't... Yes, you have to remain pure paladin to get the highest level skills. Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily. Like, being a pure class is really strong. Like, multi-classing is a lot stronger in games like this than it is in 5th edition. Not to say that multi-classing can't be good, but you're kind of weaker until you get combos that work together. Wasn't this great? And there are definitely some nice combos. No, I mean, you still could. The campaign, in all honesty, will probably be over before you hit level 20 anyway. It's really quite hard to balance a campaign with level 20 characters because high level spellcasting can just stop things being a challenge.
Kill the dragon! No! I must escape!
Free the Yonti!
My path is broken! Escape!
So you can see that the creatures all kind of fled. I don't know why they were being kept in like a generic stable, but sure.
We came too late. The creatures are lost. The Academy students slain.
All is lost, Fenthic. The nymph has fled. The Yonti and the other creatures have escaped into the...
But yeah, Fenthic and Arabeth are I don't think they're married, I think they're engaged.
I need to speak to you.
Ah, Pavel.
Hero. I just want a nice, quiet life.
Bye, Pavel.
I doubt our paths will cross again any time.
He was really helpful.
You must forgive Dester. The strain as their leader, Dester has worked long and hard to help ease the suffering of Neverwinter. And this most recent setback, I'm Fenthic Moss, priest of Tyr and companion of the Lady Arabeth.
Right, so now we level up again. Sorcerer again. Recommended, you'll see it just puts all 3 points into there. Oh, I get a new feat at level 3. Maybe it's every other level for feats. Hey, what is a really good feat for... that's not that useful. That is actually really good. It doesn't feel like it should be, but playing solo without a rogue in the party, you kind of want someone who can spot traps. And spot and listen checks are just really nice for them. Where's that improved initiative? +4 initiative checks, that's quite good. Resist poison and resist disease are both kind of generically good, but annoyingly so. +2 bonus to caster checks to beat a creature's spell resistance. I'll probably end up going for spell penetration. I'm not using weapons to the point where I want them. Stealthy is useless for me because my dex is so low. Probably going to go for spell penetration. I think spell penetration is what this is about to recommend as well. Brew potion? Really? Okay, yeah, no, we're going to take spell penetration instead. Why does it want me to brew potions? Oh, we got another first level spell. Magic Missile is one I do recommend. It's not the best in the world, but it's sort of a nice, generic, strong spell. Sorry, my brother's asking me about food. Anyway, yeah. See how it unerringly slams. It doesn't matter if you miss. But you can't miss with it because it's just a generically good spell. Oh. 1d4. Burning Hands is always good. And it's a cone, which is useful for groups of enemies. But chill. That's for 1 turn per level, so I'm probably not going to use shield. True Strike is a trap spell, don't use it. Actually, they might be better in this, but it's a trap spell in regular D&D. Yeah, 9 seconds, so you cast a spell and then make an attack. Yeah, they are. Is it coming through? I need to mute that then. Yeah, that's my Steam, sorry, I'll just mute it. Else. Yeah, mute Steam. Okay, they should be finished now, so there shouldn't be any more alerts. What's negative energy ray in this? 1d6 points of damage. But there's loads of undead, so it's probably not worth it. One creature. Something that does... A cone is quite hard to say it's good. because I'm worried about hitting my allies. So I'm probably just going to end up taking Magic Missile. Orth, look good. I think when we hit level 6, we can multi-class into our Prestige class, the Red Dragon Disciple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save. And we'll save the character.
In one brutal attack, the promise of those at the Academy had been all but snuffed out. Hope disappeared with the Waterdavian creatures, and the weight of the terrible sickness pressed down on the city once more. Even more chilling, the whispered rumors of enemies seeking to destroy Neverwinter from within had proved true, though the identity of those responsible for the slaughter was as yet unknown. Still, a flicker of hope yet remained, for not all had died in the attack. From the bloody carnage at the Academy, a survivor had stepped forward, a champion to carry the torch in this darkest hour.
I don't think so. It might be that happens in one of the expansion packs. I just don't remember it because I don't remember them as well. But I'm fairly sure I remember the first campaign that we're doing pretty thoroughly, and that one doesn't.
This is a mistake, Fenthic.
Yeah, Fire Breath. Yeah, if you were to start without doing the prologue, your new character becomes level 3 and you spawn in here.
Welcome to you. I regret I did not get a chance to introduce myself properly
there's
to you
Arabeth.
while you were training at the Academy. I am Lady Erebeth de Tilmarand, Paladin in the service of Tyr, and the right hand of Nasha Alagondar, Lord of Neverwinter. I have been waiting for you. I have been following your progress since your early training at the Academy. Neverwinter has need of one like you if we are to survive the Wailing Death. The attack on the Academy doused the one faint spark of hope the city had. I need you to help recover. I knew I could count on you.
There's an exploit here. I'm not going to do it. For one, it might have been patched out in the GOG version, which this is.
Our divine but a short time ago, we had word that Kelvin Blackstaff Arunson, the famous Archmage of Waterdeep, had discovered a potential cure, one that might be concocted from the essence of 4 rare and magical creatures.
That doesn't ring a bell to me.
Under great secrecy, the 4 creatures... I ordered them sent to the Academy, Neverwinter's renowned training institution for adventurers of every ilk. I once studied their mind. The Academy may have been betrayed from within, or perhaps I simply... You were there. You saw the slaughter. The attack caught us unprepared. You are... Fenthic and Dester arrived with reinforcements, but your task in this is... Second, we must discover who was behind the attack. I ask for your discretion in this matter. To aid you in your task, you can activate the Stone of Recall at any time, and any time you go through the teleportation portal in Tyr's temple. If there is little else I can tell you about, take this gold so you can
so
buy the
she just said
necessary
take this
supplies
gold.
for your
I've been
mission.
given 100
Remember
GP.
to stock up on healing potions
If I
before you go.
escape from the
They will be
conversation
critical
and then
to
speak
your
to her
survival.
again and flick through all the chat, she will give me the 100 gold again.
You might want to seek
But
someone.
I'm not going to do that because,
Farewell.
well, I mean, I could, but feels a bit.
Hello to you.
Yeah, this is the sort of fast travel thing because of otherwise you can't just like hand wave DM and you all made it back to the temple. Also, if you talk to her, She'll heal you for free as well. Oh. So, if I miss important story quest items or it gets destroyed, they reappear in this. He is one of the NPCs you can get to follow you around. I think there's a merchant on one of these doors.
Greetings of the even-handed to you. Welcome to the House of Tyr. I am Reverend Judge Olef Uskar.
Oh yeah, if you're a cleric, you automatically succeed. Otherwise, you have to pass a speech skill check. There you go. Oh god, I've just remembered these dungeons. So these are like optional quests that are like a level up in terms of difficulty. I'm probably not going to be able to actually help very much, but I'll offer it, I guess, because I'm a psycho. Right, so we've got 150 gold. That should be enough for me to... I think this is another barred door. Yeah.
Welcome. Do you have news of the missing water deviant? Of course. I will do my best to help. There are many rumors, and I would not let... There have been some promising reports from the prison district. Several eyewitness accounts indicate a strange creatures want, but there is no guarantee. Is there anything else? Farewell. May Tyr...
I think we talked to this guy. He says, hey, need a henchman.
Voila there. You have the smell of a prospective employer about you. Not that it's easy to smell anything with all the burning corpses in this city.
Do I want a rogue? Do I want to... kind of want to get Dalen Red Tiger, because he's really strong. Like, stupidly strong in terms of... You know how I said that he does that ability, Great Cleave? Yeah, he just has it once he's leveled up once. I do love Tommy on the gallows. Just this random lordom you could just completely miss. I'm gonna go see if I can afford Dayland Red Tide, okay? He is really good. If I can't afford him, I'll wish I had. Oh yeah, the random noises happening throughout this whole thing as well. They put a lot of effort to this. This is a Doomsayer, yeah. Chest here. I'll take the gold, sure. Need every penny to afford. Okay, over here's another quest about Beggar's Nest.
Good business to you.
Greetings.
Oh yeah, the nobles in the city are kind of well above the peasantry. As you can see, they don't even want to talk about their issues, just on the off chance that they might get in trouble with you for it. Trader blades, there we go. Fancy you to get out the way. Right, now we've got more people to hire. Anyone with an actual name. So we got Grax, Body Not Glinkle. He's a ranger, I think. He's a dwarven defender. So we got Dayland Red Tiger.
Greetings. I see you are not yet infected by the plague that ravages Neverwinter. Among
The Uthgard tribes of the Frozen North. Please. Oh, thank God. Right, so we just got the additional item of his feather. And somewhere in the Dock District, there is an item that we can find for him. And if we get it, he will be able to level up. And his armor and weapon gets a little bit better. And he gets stronger. He's already pretty strong, as you'll see when we start fighting stuff. In terms of where we're going to go, let's see. I think of them all, the prison district might be the easiest. Like, it's undead in the Beggar's Nest. The docks are pirates and are really deadly. The nobles one is... Oh, what are the nobles faction problem? I think it was nobles guards or something were freaking out.
I greet you.
I greet you, my child.
Alright, I have to talk to the guards, let us in.
Well met.
I should probably try and find a shop to sell some stuff first, shouldn't I? But yeah, one thing you could do if you were playing a fighter is do that infinite money glitch with Arabeth. And then you come to this shop, talk to Durga.
Hello?
And then you can buy... Oh, is it? I think it's this. No, not that one. These, the lesser gauntlets of ogre power. It's not them. But there's something that he sells, or it might be I need to get into his secret back room or something. There's something that is sold that is really good. Oh, oh yeah, he also won't buy half packs of bullets. So, unfortunately, you need to kind of carry them around forever, waiting for them to fill up. So, long bow and the short bow. You don't want the Rod of Frost? Rods are pretty good, if I remember right. Unlimited uses per day. So, I could pick this here. And then, rather than using my own spell slots for Ray of Frost, I can use unlimited ones from that. Tell the sling. Use it. It's a generic copper necklace, yeah. Generic copper ring, yeah. I'm not going to sell the gems because I seem to recall the gems had a thing where I needed to collect them. I can't remember what type of gem it was. I don't really know if I want to go to the Peninsula Doom straight away. Also, there's no auto inventory sorting either. It's all manual. Bolt of Piercing. Jeez, that's so good. It's like, it seems like a really minus thing, but it's an extra 1d6 damage on every shot. It's like, if I could afford them, I would well be buying them. I think I'm okay for potions. These give you light in a radius. And the good old Ring of Protection. Oh, is it worth getting that light? And then I don't have to get a torch. Might actually be worth it if I can afford it. No, I don't think I've got enough stuff to be able to afford it to... Oh, I can use the one to sleep. Have a look. I might end up using it, but I don't know. It's fine. We'll go earn some money first, and then we'll come back and buy the Ring of Light. Oh yeah, dog. What's the Moonstone Mask? Oh, it's a brothel. I remember. I mean, I worked that out. You'd be surprised. It's really hard to get this to stream. It really is running stuff through the paces.
Well met.
Oh, am I here? I've just remembered what the boss fight is for this. Oh, it's horrible. Really not looking forward to these boss fights. Are you gonna get some lines from Dayland there? Well, soon. I should probably have actually been a bit more circumspect and left Dayland to we got the barbarians way of breaking open a chest.
By Uthgar's blood!
What's up? It's doing damage. Doesn't seem to be doing damage. Let's try these chests over here. Sorry.
I shall do as you ask.
Ah, this one's taking damage. It's very minor. I get our nice little loot bag. The 2 gold. Great. Right, let's see if... There we go. Magic can break these open, but physical attacks are harder, apparently.
Taste my savage fury!
Daylan freaking out about. Oh, he's aggroed onto this guy in the distance.
I'll spill your guts!
Like, they're just arguing with each other over a long distance. God, this is... There we go. Ultra vision. Ah, so this is basically Demon's Sight from... Also, you can queue up actions in the corner. There you go, you heard Daylan's signature phrase. Hopefully Daylan will come with me now. Yeah, this game very does sort of quickly become loot everything. And then once you've got good stuff, it becomes ignore everything again. Until you're looking for a certain quest item.
Now you die! Taste my savage fury! Here!
Oh, 18. I think this is the suspicious building. Ow! Jesus. It's a pretty cool weapon. To be honest, I think the voice actor, I seem to recall, was in something else as well. Like, he's in loads of stuff. Arrest here? No. What are their enemies? No, no, shoot Daylan. Right, now can I rest here, please? Wait for my guy to chill out a bit. Too much adrenaline, you know. You know how it is. Look. Magic missile on instead of... Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go put the summons in inventory. I want that's not in spell book, is it? I remember the really unintuitive interface. There we go. Summon our pets as well. Yeah, that critical hit scared me there. Because it is brutal. It can literally just... That's him, Steve Plum. He's basically voice acted everything in existence.
I greet you.
You see this sundial? That is related to a group of people that are questionably good. Potion of Bless. Bless is such a good spell. Yeah, if you help her, you just get some experience and some alignment. Oh, am I strong enough to take on the stuff in there? Might not be, you know. I'll save first and we'll see. But you may be about to see me get absolutely destroyed here. In fact, they might not even let me in because I haven't got the right outfit. Yeah, so I need to find the key. Really happy, you know how it is. Oh. Honestly, didn't do that. I can't remember if it's sleep is an AoE or a thingy in this one. Oh yeah, coup de grace. I told you, Steve Plummer's voiced everything. Literally. Oh yeah, and that's sort of good offensive use of the sleep spell. You put half them to sleep. I mean, if we go through all his acting credits, we're going to probably be here a while I think, Winry. With 800 of them to his name. In this building yet, did I? Because I opened the door and I got crit. Right, again. Rest.
Die! Feel my wrath. Here.
Oh yeah, if they're unconscious on the floor, you can do something called a coup de grace or coup de grace. I think it's coup de grace, and just instantly kill them. I think your level has to be a certain amount higher than them, or something. I can't remember exactly how it works, but yeah, this Wand of Sleep is certainly getting some use. And yeah, wands have a set number of charges, and then that's it. Rods are per day charges. I think I want to put this. There we go. I can't remember why you burnt the funeral pyres, but I remember you did. I got a priest of Helm over here.
Hello to you.
I might sell these because I'm never going to use them. I don't sell for very much. Copper ring sell. Keeping all the gems. Necklace can go there. I could go buy that ring now if I wanted to, I guess. It's a lesser amulet of the master. Oh, just really good at lots of stuff. Right, I think we can go in here and...
Well met.
We can go in and talk to her, and she tells us more quest steps.
Sure is good to see a friendly face. What brings you here in the midst of all this chaos?
What accent is this?
You wouldn't be a new recruit, would you?
Alephin is, oh, what's he called? I can't remember what the creature's called, but basically something is mind controlling him. Yeah, I'm just being good. And by good, I mean not really arguing too much for monetary value. Oh yeah, in this game you can possess familiars and send them scouting. But you can kind of share your sight with them. How much healing do I get out of a regular healing potion? Cure light wounds. I don't remember what that is. I think that's 1d8 plus spellcasting. Oh, it's kind of a spoiler, so I can't really say.
I have failed in the task.
Ye die this day!
Critical hit of 3 damage. But you just love to see it.
Die!
But it's that Rod of Ray of Frost. It'll probably end up being a real good thing.
Yes? Is there...
Sorry.
I have failed in the task.
Nayland's no one's fool.
The rage of the Red Tiger, unleashed!
They're all attacking it, are they?
By Uthgar's blood!
God, I've forgotten how much I love this game, but it certainly feels a lot slower than I remember. Silence is kind of an offensive option in this game because it stops spellcasting. Any spell that has verbal components, you can stop them from casting by silencing them.
It is done.
Wait, so I can actually get this thing down. There we go. But we'll talk to this guy. He'll say, blah blah blah. Someone's in my house.
I greet you, my child.
Alright, we're good. I don't remember what gem it is you need. I just remember that you need one. And you need several of that type of gem. Wow. Like, I got destroyed. I don't want to get to the merchant's place. Maybe I should. God's sake, move. Daylan, what are you doing? Oh, we've woken up, have we? Daylan's kind of my tank and also my tank and main source of damage in the early game. Later on, when I learn second and third level spells, my combat potential goes a lot better, but as I am right now, I'm certainly on the weaker side of stuff. I put myself to sleep. Really? How'd I put myself? But by the actual end of the game, he becomes kind of irrelevant. It's just early on, he's really good. He kind of carries you through the early game. But I will probably have to swap him out for another character later on as well. I just can't believe I put myself to sleep with that spell. That's what we call embarrassing. Maybe we'll go check out the mercantile place. I'm a bit worried about going into the prison because I recall there being a really hard boss fight.
I shall do as you ask.
Power attack mode is like great weapon fighting in 5th edition, where you can reduce your attack in order to increase your damage.
Hello there.
Unfavorable. Okay, any spells I can't cast, I may as well sell. Spells in this have a lot of how I phrase it. Oh, you won't buy it because it's stolen goods. Agility, charisma +1. I'd probably wear the nymph cloak if I had the choice, but it's a lot of money. I think I'd probably need to find like adamantite or something, sell that. And that's not really worth it because you can get magic weapons and stuff for things. Like, you can make any +1 weapon, I think, if you give them a standard version of the weapon and also... Is it adamantite? Might be adamantite. Daylight is just so good early game. But as a really squishy spellcaster, I can't really afford not to bring him. The gang leader, he's the one with the No, don't. Because of his weapon, Dayland's hitbox is gigantic. So, oh, that guy's actually a rogue. He's got sneak attack. I think he just used a potion of bless. Oh. Perform +3. It'll sell for a lot, but I can't use it myself. I think when I go into the sewers, we get attacked. I am actually killing stuff. I'm not completely weak. It's just Dayland makes you feel weak by overkilling every enemy really high. Have me rest here. Yeah, from what I remember, there's a secret way into the prison through the sewers, and you find that out now.
Feel my wrath. Feel my wrath.
Amazing how most of them would rather die than go back to prison, isn't it? I wonder if it's for they couldn't work out how to program surrender.
You die here and now.
Where did that shot go then? I haven't found any keys yet. Maybe it's the keys in the sewer. But I remember there being 2 ways in. You can either go in through that door. Oh dear. I got my pseudo dragons just walking around, killing them all while they're asleep. God, this one has been so good. I'm kind of used to 5th edition sleep, where it's really hard to have enough hit points rolled to put people to sleep. Because by the time you get the sleep spell, you're kind of already past the level where enemies have so much HP you don't really get to use it. But it's because these all have about 8 health. Ooh, level up again. Plus charisma, or do I want to go plus constitution? Charisma does make all my spells better, but I'm not really casting that much. Maybe it would be better to go for some constitution and try and get 18 for... Yeah, let's go for constitution. And then hopefully when we go to the docks district, we'll have 18 con. Yeah. Oh, we get a 3rd level spawn. 3rd level spell. Right, that's pretty good. No saving throw. Wow. Death armor. Maybe on myself. If it was on Dayland as well, then I might go for it. Summon creature 2. So I'm going to dire boar instead of the dire badger. I think I'm going to go for combust because it doesn't have a save. Right, this is the prison warden's house.
Your guts!
Give me your stuff off the floor. There's a bark skin. That's a good defensive option for me. I think there's a trap here. Yeah, but if you think about how much health a single CR3 creature has at level... A single CR3 creature has like 50 HP. And sleep will only let you do like 20 HP's worth of sleeping. So it's kind of not worth it that much, I don't think. I mean, it is useful against low-level enemies. Like group hordes, it's really strong against. Be able to rest now, yeah. So if you're going to go for a horde type enemy, like the enemy you'll probably be fighting early on, sleep is good against them, but it kind of depends after that. For some reason, I've just got a memory of this chest being horribly trapped, like with a really high level trap.
I shall do as you ask.
Not this chest then. So at some point in the future, there's a chest with an absolutely brutal.
It is done.
Yeah, so 5d8 on average is 22.5 hit points. So a single bugbear is more hit points than that whole sleep did on average. I didn't get a key, actually. I thought there was supposed to be a key in there.
The rage of the red tiger!
This ties straight into the prison. I think these beetles do a frontal cone.
It is done.
Basically, if you have a spell focus, unless the spell says it has a gold cost, you don't have to worry about it. If it has a gold cost associated with it, it's a bit more of an issue. But spell focuses replace. Yeah, sorry. Spell focuses replace. V is verbal. If you can speak, you can cast spells with verbal components. But if someone sees you casting a spell,
Feel my wrath.
this is the spell I remember. A big cloud of days with a massive area. Finally. Oh, so we triggered the trap. Holy Symbols spell focus. Yes, I believe it does count as one. It's a celestial elixir. Oh, that might be one of the thingies. I think this is a dagger +1 in here. Yeah. And I remember that. Oh, poor Lady Tanglerook. Large hole. It's an intellect devourer or a mind flayer. I can't remember which one it is. Right, there we go. Loads and loads of fire beetle bellies. But yeah, if I was a fighting style person, this would be a really good weapon.
Taste my savage fury!
There we go. Stop running through traps, you idiot.
Are you Scar's blood?
I'm gonna have to rest after they break this. At the minute, until they're still too wound up to actually rest. But and finish off this. There we go. Then I'll loot it, and then we'll be able to have a nice rest, and you'll hopefully stop walking through traps. Yeah, I think if you read her journal, her cousin used to play chess with her down here. That's why there was a secret room, secret path, purely so she could play chess with her cousin. Because her cousin, I guess, was a good man originally. Yes. Yeah.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I think this is supposed to be a sort of like training thing for how difficult traps can be, because these traps are quite easy to detect. But later on we have much worse ones.
This is here!
Right, excuse me one sec, I'll just have a bite to eat.
Are you Scar's blood?
done.
Right, sorry about that. So yeah, we're in the prison. The prison is actually fairly brutal. Like, there are traps in several places. The boss fight at the end is quite difficult. I'm kind of not looking forward to the boss fight. I think he's going to destroy me. All of the boss fights in this are really hard. Which you kind of expect for, you want a boss fight for D&D to be a sort of difficult encounter, but...
I shall do as you ask.
Stop attacking. The door I've already opened.
By Uthgar's blood!
Yeah, at the end of one of these corridors, there's a lever you can pull, which will open all of these prison cells. They're literally just wasting my time right now. Ow.
I shall do as
by Uthgar's blood!
I'll keep you familiar happy. There, we got a prison storeroom key. I don't know where the prison storeroom is, so we'll have to find it. Ow.
The rage of the red tiger!
Yeah, the enemies in this kind of have a sort of... how would I describe their AI in terms of... If I remember right, I can drag one of them over... Yeah.
This is I'll curve you up. I'll curve
Oh, the badge is dead.
The rage of the red tiger.
But yeah, you can see how it's kind of been stepped up in difficulty now. They've all got shields, which improves their AC. They're attacking in bigger groups. This opens everything on this wing.
I shall do as you ask.
Yeah, having a shield equipped, I believe, is plus 2 AC.
It is done.
It's probably not quite that in this game because of the difference in mechanics. But in 5th edition, at least, it's plus 2 AC unless you have custom shields. Like in my D&D that I'm a player as, in my Warlock, he is wielding a tower shield, which is plus 3 AC. Because it's so heavy, he is barely able to lift it, so it reduces. I think it just critical hit me for 2 damage. They've got 9 health. Because he lived on 8 and died on a 9th hit. Water staffs kind of feel like they're okay, but I've never really liked them that much. Oh, cast it already. Why is he coup de grace? Why is he killing the ones on the floor rather than the actual?
To dust.
Oh, dead.
Return.
When did I last save? A while ago, isn't it?
Listen to my words. Hello to you.
Stay land, please. Please stay.
To dust we return.
Stay land. Oh, I've lost so much EXP. Still alive. Yeah, this gang leader is pretty brutal. Did he not die because I'm dead? No.
Listen to my words. You must hear them. Hello to you.
Oh, right. So that cost me. Level am I? 400 experience. Why are prisoners using gloves of animal handling? Now, what I want to do is I want to drag one onto him. I have to start using like blessings and stuff now. Are you broken or something? Why are you not healing him? There we go.
The rage of the red tiger unleashed.
Throw. Yeah, for the people who are just joining, because apparently a lot of people are watching this, we're currently playing Neverwinter Nights. We're on chapter 1. We're going through the Peninsula District, which is, I believe, hunting down the Intellect Devourer. Ow. God, what are the enemies? There's Intellect Devourer, Yuan-Ti, Dryad, and what's the last one? Mind Flayer?
I shall do as you ask.
Just hit that chest for 41 damage. What you call an impressive critical hit. Thing I did see is that there are prisoners down there. Here's I'm going to cast Sleep. Go on, Badger, go eat them. Yeah, not every enemy drops loot. It's I think there's another guard dog down here, yeah. Where's the Badger going?
For the Oath Guard!
They missed. Try again. That one at the back was using a sling. Because alcohol does actually affect your stats in this, but I can't remember how much it did. It did something weird in terms of unexpected. I think it increases your constitution or something. Because you don't feel pain. Yeah, at the minute we're still actually only in the normal cells. And then we go into the higher level cells downstairs. Is this the room? Yeah. I think this loot is randomly generated. But it's not always the same every time.
I'm not a pack mule. Remove this burden.
Yes. Is there something you need?
I really need a tower shield. It probably only sells for like 5 gold or something.
I'll slit your throat! I'll slit your throat!
Oh yeah, using spells in melee is not safe at all. Tower shield weighs 45. I'm definitely not getting 45. out of it. It's a really bad way of saying that. I'm definitely not getting 45's weight worth of value out of it. I haven't just put Dayland to sleep, have I? Bloody hell. Dayland. I was hoping he wouldn't get coup de grace. Right, so now I need to... So if I go and use my... I'm going to pick up loot in here first. I can then sell it. Let's do that with Dayland here.
Well met. Well met.
Cruel, vengeful. Out the way. Right, well, this guy, then we'll get the tower shield. And then we'll Stone of Recall out back to the temple.
I'm not a pack mule. Remove this burden.
I found passing from this world unsettling, as was my return to life.
Yes, please. The merchant guy. Yeah, it was temple services. So yeah, if you play on the hardest difficulty, because we're just playing on hard, it's actually permadeath for you, but not for your NPC helper. They will constantly get respawned there, and you can go back and fetch them again. Ah, so it's Lady Arabeth, not him. My bad. I think she has a kite shield when she's fighting. Or does she use a two-handed mace? One or the other.
Welcome.
There we go. This tower shield better be worth a fortune. 30 gold. Okay, fine. Do I want the... I think so. This is useless to me. What? Okay, we'll just stick that in down here. Because that seems to be broken. Dagger +1 could maybe be... How's that compared to the club? 1d4 +1... 1d6. Aren't stolen. I looted them. Different. Yeah, I know you're a paladin, but Fruits of Striding, Constitution 1. 2,000 gold. Jeez. Oh, actually, I'm almost there. These I could probably end up selling. They're not as useful for me anymore because I can cast the spell anyway. Not that I'm really using any of these scrolls. It would be best to just sell them. Remove curse. 72. It's probably useful because I'm fairly sure later on you find cursed equipment. So striding would be good. I think these are monk related. Yeah. Well, barrier. Oh, it's just a bit of resistance to stuff. 11,000 gold though. Not getting them anytime soon. How much is it for the striding? I need another 300 gold. Not useful for me right now, but maybe in future. Oh yeah, these helmets are only useful for concentration. They're actually quite good. It's just they all look really dumb. Like, I don't really like the look of any of the helmets in this game. But if you get a cloak, I believe the cloak replaces the helmet anyway. Oh, +1. Armor is good. Yellow Rose. A monk gives it physical damage. Electric damage to his punches. Do I save up for this? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a helmet and just equip it. No, I didn't want to sell it. So what I've just done there is given some gold away. Because you don't get back as much gold as you spend. Can't afford it yet. Don't think I've got enough scrolls to sell to make it affordable yet. Okay, okay, we'll save again. Then we'll go back to where we recalled. Okay, go through the middle paths. The helmets all look dumb. I don't think there's a single good helmet in this game. Right, so now we go deeper down into the prison. Right, I'm going to rest first. That would be sensible, wouldn't it? Yeah, this prison is actually... None of the areas are really easy, I would say.
I greet you. I greet you.
A jailer's torturing some of the guards. Is this not the bottom level then? Oh god, yeah, I remember this section. This is all a big open area with a load of fighting. North and south storerooms. Not helping, of course. He's an information-only NPC.
Now you taste my savage fury! I'll have your head!
Right, these should be storerooms, I think he said, or lockdowns maybe.
Feel my wrath!
Oh dear.
Taste my savage fury!
He said, "Put myself to sleep."
Blood and bones!
Come on, we need to kill all these before they kill Daylan. Yeah, I don't think this is how you're supposed to use the sleep spell. Like, I've certainly never used the sleep spell like this before.
I shall do as you ask.
No, don't. I think the bodies of his friends are in the way of him. But he can't reach me. One more. And hopefully we can coup de grace. Can you even coup de grace with spells? Nope. Daylan. There's a guy behind the door. Fine.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
I mean, I'm sure you would also be helpful. I mean, I don't know whether the multiplayer of this works or not, but if people wanted to play this multiplayer, I'd well be up for it. I've played through the campaigns several times before, but I'm always happy to play through again. It wasn't that expensive on VOG when I bought it. I have no idea if the multiplayer works, so it's probably something worth investigating first.
It is done.
Oh, they did actually break this portcullis down. What happened to the club and torch thing that was here? I don't remember how long Bark's gonna last. I don't think it's long, so I'm probably gonna save it for just before I open this room.
Now you die!
Did that sorcerer just... Can't escape the magic missiles. I hope he's got like a spell of fireball or something. Oh, it's one I actually don't have the lore to identify. Interesting. Wonder what it is.
I shall do as you ask. I shall do as you
No,
ask.
do this one, because you can damage that one. I'll ray across this one.
It is done.
Neither have I. I played through co-op with someone and we got most of the way through the first island, but we didn't finish it. And I haven't really gone back and played it since. Ever since I learned about barrelmancy, it's kind of made me go, that would be fun, I guess. There we go. Okay. What's going on here? I barely heals him at all because he's got so much health. You have a limit on how often you'll drink them. They were good. Okay, what did the guy say? Yeah, as I was saying, the guy said something about the south as another storeroom.
Taste my savage fury! The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed! Yeah. Yeah.
I shall do as you ask.
No, take that one, please.
My youth goes.
I shall do as you ask.
You're only wasting your time on this one. Even with a crit, I think you the damage special. Right, so once we finish this zone, we go further down west, no, east, sorry. We go further south, further down into the depths of the prison to the pit. We got a big open area to fight through and then a boss fight. And the boss fight is fairly brutal. If I remember right, it's going to be tricky. I know I've said that like a dozen times now, but
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed! I'll slit your throat!
I just realised I haven't got my spell on a bar, have I? Armor on. Place this with my second level spell, Combust. I'm hoping Combust is as good as it sounds. It sounds pretty sweet because there's no saving throw. It's like a more damaging version of Magic Missile. But I don't really know for sure until we start using it. I'm not sure if Mage Armor's even worth it at this point, with my dexterity being so low. Although I think it does improve it by 4, so I should probably be using it before we go into fights and stuff. But so about 1,000 XP away from, right, 1,600 XP away from level. It's probably worth sticking on a thing with light. Light can go on here, although I probably won't need it now. I've got the ring on.
I'll slit your throat!
Fair enough.
I'll slit your throat!
I can still hear people screaming.
My Uthgar's blood!
It is done.
I feel like my D&D campaign needs more random people screaming, "I'll slit your throat," while they're in fights.
It is done.
Apparently it's what my campaign's been missing, is random screams of "I'll slit your throat."
Spill your guts!
Well, I'll spill your guts, isn't he?
Blood and bones!
I think Daylan killed him before I even... before that spell landed, I mean. Your serious wounds potion. God damn it. Yeah, because it doesn't lock to the cursor. Right, it doesn't lock the cursor. I'm constantly accidentally moving it slightly too far to the right. I think once I've looted these 2 prison cells, I've done a full loop of the prison. Again. Yeah, so I should be able to come to this door. Rest, because I need it. I'll save, because the pit is kind of all one continuous combat thing. Everything's so close together that you kind of keep pulling them. I might get away with pulling them in the largest groups. Why am I even trying to do stuff?
Feel my wrath.
Daylan's just so much better at this than I am. Like, it's not even funny how much stronger Daylan is than I am. Apparently the right web is pretty good for, like, area control. It's like a really pretentious way of saying blocking a path.
Taste my savage fury!
Maybe these aren't as close together as I remember. In my head, I remember these being, like, fighting constantly. Unless there's, like, another area that looks similar. Summon the badger back. And we'll get a mage armor. Safety.
I'll carve you up!
Yeah, if you trigger that trap and fail the will save, which I passed fortunately, the trap will lock you in place. Dayland's good, the badge is good.
For the Oath Guards, lad, and
I just attack the Dayland again. I'm so bad at this.
Ye die this day!
Now they're all dazed because they failed the will save. I wasn't really expecting them all to go sprinting into a trap, but sure. One thing you can do in this game is you can actually set traps and run the enemies through your own traps. They won't set off for you. Oh, he's actually quite badly wounded. Give him a good potion, shall we? That's not great for him. But you, I can just... also pet him, just keep him happy. You, just try not to die.
Yes? Is there something
No.
you need? Yes? Is there something you need?
Fine. Open these prison cells and get killed by dogs, I guess. Maybe I'd be better off just using the club. The crossbow is kind of, it feels safer because they're all at a distance, but they aren't all at a distance usually. Usually they're right up in my face.
Feel my wrath.
Fortunately, the pseudo dragon's immune to these. I think your initiative determines how fast you act in combat. Like, you can see how it's taken a while between shots. I think that's because my initiative is lower than theirs. Aelan got pretty beat up there. Still asleep. I think if I was a ranger or a druid, it's possible to try and convince these dogs not to attack you. Well, that's not the case for every wild animal, so it might not be for the particular dogs, but because they're kind of trained, I believe there is a way. Also, that one room there was a really good indication of what I meant by everything feels really close together. Like, we had, I think, 10 enemies there all at once.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I think there's a way I can give him potions. One more. I mean, sure, I guess. Yeah, this guy had a lot of health earlier. There we go. Drops any loot. Huh. It's not an armor of light, because I've got one of them and it's identified. It kind of reminds me of this Baroba fire resistance.
I have failed in the task.
We're going to fully clear everything, just for safety and loot. Because you get random magic items and some of them can be quite strong. I kind of feel like once upon a time I could identify these items purely on what they look like.
I shall do as you ask.
So the dogs just, do they attack everyone? Is that what's going on here? They've locked them away. Otherwise, they just kind of lock the dogs in here to be traps for anyone opening the door.
For the Oath Guards!
Right, so mage armor just ran out now. We got most of the floor cleared with one cast of mage armor. Okay, that's fine for health ish. This will be the pathway to go.
I shall do as you ask.
Guys, more important things.
For Uthgar's blood!
I think now, next level, next level we can go Red Dragon Disciple. I mean, this... Where's identify? Stone Bones. Oh, I'm not using Summon Undead. One, I don't even remember where you get it. It's just paralyzed. It's a touch spell, so it's probably not worth it. All creatures in the area of effect. Go for that one, I think. Author's just generically getting better. Can we go over here and rest, I think? Badger, what are you doing?
Yes? Is there something?
There we go. Yeah, who would pick red dragons for anything? Close are they? I think I'll go over here, I should be able. Yeah, I wonder if this counts as cheating. Just running 20 feet away to rest. Right, let's remove days. Put in our new spell. Electric Loop, which is kind of an AoE spell. If I get the drop on them rather than casting Sleep, I'll try casting that. In terms of damage output, it's probably not quite as good as some of my other spells, but oh no. That fireball.
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed! Taste my savage fury!
Quite lucky, my robe of fire resistance meant that those fireballs have done no damage. First, resistance only halves damage in 5th edition, so I thought I was... Well, yeah, that's how powerful spellcasters can be of later on. Okay, I need to go rest again now. Also, that chest has a trap on, clearly. This is close enough now. We killed those guys. Nope. Yeah, fighting against spellcasters can be kind of scary, because if you fail to stop their big spells, like one of his spellcasters did 31 damage to Daylan there. If I hadn't had the robe of fire resistance, I would have just been destroyed by those fireballs. I am kind of confused about the level. Yeah, I don't have any of the skills required to remove a trap, so...
By Uthgar's blood!
Ah, so I can break through. It's just really awkward. And Daylan can just barely damage it. I can't really remember what this area is. Because up here, I believe, is the way down to the very basement where you fight the boss. It's in this section here that's blocked from both sides. Because the other door down here has the same thing where it's locked from the other side.
It is done.
I guess he learned fire breath when he leveled up.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It is done.
I shall do as you ask.
No. Open this chest.
I shall do as you ask.
It is done.
Thank you. Yeah, I will admit I am a little bit confused about how you're supposed to get into this room. Maybe you're supposed to padlock your way through? Padlock. Lockpick your way through. Oh, I'm just going to eat the trap. It's going to take too long otherwise. See, the healing potion is definitely worth less to me than the time it would take to crack that open.
I shall do as you ask.
Bayuthgar's blood!
Oh, they aren't linked. This is another one of those locked doors we just came through. I guess there'll be another guard dog in here. Come on, fellas, you can do it. Yeah, once we do prestige class, we get loads of like physical buffs as well as like we get dragon abilities like dragon breath, get bonuses to strength and constitution. This is one of those beefy doors. Also, tomorrow I might be able to stream Red Alert if the same fix for this for Neverwinter works for that.
It is done.
So, we'll see. I'm hopeful.
Here.
I shall.
Bayuthgar's blood!
I'll take magic out though. The locked door. You open.
I shall do as you ask.
Bayuthgar's blood!
Please attack this one. It actually damage. Not the one that none of you can damage.
I shall do as you ask.
I'll shoot this one. Yeah, some of the abilities for Red Dragon Disciple are kind of full. I'll probably go to level 10 in that and then go back into Sorcerer. Just because the breath attack, you get natural armor as well, I think, if I remember right. It may be that I need to do like Dragon Disciple, Sorcerer, Dragon Disciple, Sorcerer, depending on how I'm keeping up with the leveling curve for damage. If my damage is way below where it should be, I need higher level spells. Cannot be bothered cracking open this door, so we'll just run around. Give us some more prison.
Die! Soleno. Die! I'll serve you!
That wasn't bad, that spell. I mean, it's not super strong, but it's not useless. Probably help against zombies later. Oh, are zombies immune to electricity?
I have failed in the task.
Ow! Okay, oh, yeah, he's the sort of boss guy I'm worried about. This is one problem with Dazed in this, because it expects you to get dazed during combat. Sorry, stunned during combat. You kind of stood waiting for ages. I'll give him a potion of bull strength.
Yes?
I guess not.
Is there something...
Wait, there's no point in me really. Okay. For one, my crossbow doesn't have a strength-based damage buff. Just... I won't use Bless, I will use Barkskin though. They've got similar weapons.
Taste my savage fury!
You'll show prowess in...
No, stop. I think he gives you information about the captain.
So, you hunt a head jailer, yeah? You know what you face?
Yeah, intellect devourer. King of the Pits.
For the Oath Guards!
I shall do as you ask.
By Uthgar's blood!
Okay, we'll loot these. Then we'll rest and then we'll go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so the intellect devourer is sort of trapped in the body of its host. It's not trapped, it's in the body of its host. And what you have to do is get the guards to stop being on his side so that the intellect devourer can't use them as a host. Right, devour intellect is kind of scary with my stats, because if your intellect goes down to 0, you're just dead. So your intelligence goes down to 0. You're just dead. Wow. So if he crits, you can do it, but...
I'm not a pack mule. Remove this burden.
Drop it. Am I still above the cap? I am. That's something I can do, actually. I put the identify spell. Before I rest, I can identify these. I know what the identify spell does in this. Spell book. Oh, so it's I cast it on myself. Then I try and identify them. Yeah, fire resistance, they're the same. Yes. Gloves. Spellcraft plus 6. Those are strong. And then this amulet. I'm assuming I was just too slow, not that this was too acid resistance, sure. Right, gonna rest. And then we'll save it and we'll get... Oh, this boss fight's...
You. You. You.
Yeah, can you imagine trying to do this in D&D? Running around trying to trade these. Yeah, I also can turn invisible because, of course.
My savage fury.
Stop being invisible. Be their intelligence. Ah, it looks like it doesn't stack. Stop turning invisible. Wow. I feel completely outclassed by Dayland here. Oh, my magic missile's getting an extra missile. Hang on, I thought this spell didn't have a saving throw. We just stop. Right, crit for a 5. Right, the insect devourer is dead, so that's one of the 4 water-haven creatures. Brain. As everyone wants. Only 200 XP for that. Right, and then we want to loot this chest. Another dagger +1. Do a quick loot of everything, and then we'll go back to Arabeth Temple. Which one do I want to do next? I wonder. We got undead, pirates, and I can't remember what's in the Noble District one. I think the monsters in a zoo were released. And it's kind of intrigue with nobles.
I shall do as you ask.
Standard noble intrigue thing.
It is done.
I think that's full loop. Yeah. Check the middle for anything. Didn't see the body of the actual jailer. Presumably around here somewhere. Maybe it's not, because you only really need the insect devourer. Right, so we've fully cleared the prison now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, do I want to go backwards and... I kind of think I maybe do. We'll work our way backwards instead. It's slower, but... very much slower, jeez. But I believe we get quest rewards for going back and talking to them. Maybe we don't, actually. The log set. Yeah, I need to go speak to the woman from middle of town. She'll give me the reward for clearing the prison. Actually, it's probably faster to just do it this way.
Welcome. Do you have new... Well done. I knew you wouldn't let me down. That was the reason we lost contact. Where others have found only battling the plague has... Is there something else you need? Of course. I will do my best to help with whatever... There are many There are unsettling reports coming from the Beggar's Nest, but there is no guarantee. Is there anything else?
Right, so he thinks Beggar's Nest next.
Farewell.
Welcome back. Temple services, there you go. I can't remember. I need the wine. Okay, I've already got one of these. This I'm never going to use because the fire resistance is a lot better. Spares. This. You won't buy them because they're dodgy. I had a spell I couldn't use before. No. Downburst. I wonder if these lose value the more you cast with them. Because I kind of would imagine they do. I don't know if it's that well thought out. Boots of striding was constitution. Yes. I want a cloak next. Oh, who sold the nymph's cloak? That was just the nymph's cloak seller. Sold. Yeah, spells I've already got, I'll sell. Maybe not magic missile, because that is still a good spell, even if I got it. Invisibility might be useful later. I'm looking for a belt and a cloak. Any good belts? Law +2 and immunity to fear. Oh, and this was the really strong one that I'll never be able to afford. Okay, so we got our reward for that. Now we're going to go into the city and go back to the Peninsula District and get our reward for clearing the prison stuff out. Very rest as well. Oh, this cloak tower is a magic guild type thing, but I'm not anywhere near strong enough to do it yet. Well, actually, it might be worth going to the vendor part before I go and try the trials. Yeah, you're able to do trials, and those trials are really hard. Like you're fighting a elemental or something.
I had heard there was a new magic.
Right, we've got fortification. +1 ACs is generically good. Nymph cloak +1. Yeah, charisma +1. That one I want. Would be useful to have these two for spares. Mage's battle robe. Concentration and spellcraft and spell resist. Oh, so that's actually quite strong. Oh, wand of missiles. Oh, I got mine's acid resist. Yeah, there's definitely some magic items that worth getting. Why are they so unfavourable, Jimmy? I'm like saving the city. Why is my intelligence still decreased? How long does this last for? I kind of thought it'd go away after a long rest, but it doesn't. Maybe I need to decurse myself. This is the druid person. You talk to him for druid related things. If you go in this shop, my charisma should be good enough that I can talk for...
I have failed in the task.
Anyway, talk to him. Well, basically, there is a magic item crafting type thing you can do. Premium equipment. So his reaction is favourable. No cloaks though. Let's try again, shall we? Right, now I can go down here. and he gives you some magic item choices that you need. How do I describe it?
Hello there.
I'm interested in.
Hello there.
There we go. I've got the book on me now. So I can... There we go, recipes of the forge. So here you got all the different items he'll craft for you. So if I can get fairy dust and a spear +1, I could get a fey spear. Sea Reaver scythe. Wow, that actually is really good. No idea where I'm gonna get dragon blood from. Ironwood. I had a +1 Cuba. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, you can see the sort of random things you get. The Sentinel is a special type of axe, if I remember right. Of the ones that would be useful for me, I think Gladiator Club is probably the only one. I need to find a +1 club for that. It's been a while, so I can't quite remember everything that's useful. Right, so it wants me to go to the Beggar's Nest. Beggar's Nest next.
I shall do as you ask.
Which is the zombie undead area. And oh, what's the? I think it's a Yuan-Ti is the thing in this district. It's a restoration. Oh yeah, so lesser restorations what's needed to remove this. I don't remember seeing any rings in that forge book. For some reason I thought there were. Look to...
Hello.
I know. Oh, I need to get back to the Peninsula District and hand in the quest, don't I? Oops. Also, there are like cultists around, and I need to find the keys for their... I can't remember which district you find the keys in, to be fair. Doesn't really help in terms of... Maybe you find that in the brothel. I think you get a quest to speak to someone in the brothel for something, but it might be one of the NPC quest chains. But back at the running through down to here, your HQ.
Feel my wrath.
Can't believe my pet just fire breathed me in the back. How rude. What's Dayland doing? Okay, we'll go into this place and hopefully Dayline will teleport to me.
Hello there. I'm glad to see people alive.
There we go. We've successfully completed this mission. I pinned something on the map. I can. Pin text is one thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go and just finish off the map. The inn, I mean. And then we'll go into the sewers. But heal myself. What I might do between streams is do a load of inventory management, just sort stuff out, because I'm sure this is driving the Nita review crazy.
Otano, Fultigiama! You and me! Otano, Fultigiama!
Oh, it's really close range to cast a spell. Geez.
Otano, Fultigiama!
Yeah, I think this gang leader drops the key for the front door of the prison. Well, we got a lot of EXP for killing him. Or for this encounter, I guess. Okay, cast on myself. +1 splint mail. It's really strong, but not good for my class because I can't wear it. Okay, that means I still have yet to work out where the thingy is. Ruin. Because I know that there's a ruin of Neverwinter somewhere. Sure, the quest text said the Peninsula District, which is this one.
I'll carve you up! For the Oath Guard!
Hopefully my concentration's good enough.
Otano, Fultigiama! Otano, Fultigiama!
There we go.
For the Oath Guard!
So these are sent by the people who are trying to destroy the city. I believe one of these has a note.
Is there something you need?
This one? Yeah, so I read the letter. Yeah, there's like a few different places they can attack you. But because I've come back to an area I've already cleared, they attack me here rather than in the middle of a zombie fight in the beggar's nest. That wasn't intentional. I knew that that happened, but I thought that happened after 2 creatures, not after 1. So it's kind of complete luck that that worked in my favour. Okay, so under this infestation. Stands guard over the tomb by the cellars of a house on the east side of the Peninsula District. So, I guess it's one of the houses over here.
I have failed in the task.
Sorry about that. I just really need to stop losing my screen. So somewhere here, we got a house with a basement. I'm trying to find that particular house, and then we can go down and die to the Guardians of Helm's Tomb. The Tomb of Neverwinter. Or one of Neverwinter's tombs. Ah, this looks right.
I greet you.
Okay, so for this, we're going to go down into the basement. Looting stuff first, because I'm a filthy loot goblin. Yeah, like I said, till you got magic equipment in every slot, you kind of loot everything.
Shall do as you ask.
And then once you've got that equipment, you kind of stop looting. I'll also rest before we go down, because it's like one of these, I can't remember which one, it might be the final one, is like a harder boss fight than most of the rest of the entire chapter. Also gonna save afterwards.
Yes? Is there something you need?
Oh, there's a puzzle. Can't remember what the puzzle was. Let me see his letter. Regarding the tomb.
Hail to ye!
Oh, it's not this one. One of them, you need to put the right item in a chest. No resting place. Yes. I've remembered this now. Yeah, this is the sort of introduction tomb. And then those 3 items are the keys to open the other tombs. There's the arrow. Basically, they're just sort of like slightly easy riddles. One of which the answer is a shield, one of which the answer is a arrow, one's a sword. And considering where we're going next, probably worth go back to temple because we're a bit out of the way again. Like I haven't missed anything. No, we're good.
Welcome back. It is but one small step.
Temple services. Still really sad to sell, but I'm going to sell it. I'll probably sell the books, to be honest. But I won't for now. Oh, have I got a cloak? No. I think the nymph's cloak was like 4,000, wasn't it?
I greet you.
Yeah, it's the whole reward you get. You get some good points. But as you always say as Paladin, goodness is its own reward. This one with the airlock. No.
Hello.
Harbin Assensmith at the Shining Serpent. If I remember right, zombies are everywhere, but they're quite slow moving. Please don't kill the civilian we're trying to save.
Feel my wrath for the old gods. Taste my savage fury. The rage of the red tiger. Unleash.
Yeah, they kind of... It's not perfect, but I do like the feel of the zombies slowly walking towards you.
Feel my wrath. Taste my savage. Ortano for Digyama. Feel my wrath.
Well, the bull zombies have a lot more health. Fortunately, these zombies don't have undead fortitude from 5th edition. Yeah, undead fortitude is quite painful. If you don't know, if you don't really play much D&D, Undead Fortitude, every zombie has a chance to just completely ignore fatal damage and get back up. Fairy Dust. I needed that from crafting item, wasn't it? The club, I think. Might have been a short sword or something. Basically, just trying to move slowly-ish. Try to take out as many zombies for a distance as we can. Because we definitely outspeed them. We're perfectly capable of just kiting them. It's not perfect because there's definitely a lot of them later and you kind of run out of space to kite with.
Hi there.
Right, so we can use the key. Key. Yeah, the estate wardstone, I think. I think in this area, once we've cleared it out, the wardstone leads us to the great graveyard. Because there's like two ways to get there. There's the traditional way, which is through a big gate up here, or through the house.
I shall do.
My Uthgar's blood!
Maybe we find another rod at some point with a better spell.
It is done.
Like infinite magic missile would be good, or infinite. Oh, what would I want? Infinite Hellball, that seems like a good starting level spell to have infinite cast stuff. Yeah, Hellball is an epic spell. You can only get once you've got to level 20 in Sorcerer, and then you've started learning the Epic Spells feat. So it's not something we're going to be getting for a while, unfortunately. As much as I would love to. Why is Orth so good at dodging stuff? It's...
Feel my wrath.
Right, so zombies have less than 6 health. In fact, I think they survived a 5 crossbow bolt. The weak zombies have 6 health, I'm guessing. Oh, staff. Identify. Always worth checking staves because they're like rods, but sometimes they have other. Freedom of movement, single use. Whole person, remove paralysis. Oh, it's a shame. It's actually not that good. That's not to say it's a bad staff. It's just I'm probably not going to get much use out of it.
I shall do as you ask.
Once I get more spell slots and I'm spending more time. You can see the gate here has been barricaded a little bit. You have to find an alternative way in.
It is done.
And there are 2 ways in, I think. There's one over to this way. And then there's the house that we found as well. Yeah, this is kind of endless streams of zombies in this section. I mean, they definitely aren't endless, but they feel endless. Ah, here we go. The warehouse is the other way into the graveyard. I can't remember how you find this out. I think the guard was trying to find tells you about it. Or was that Jermaine? God. Walters. I think Walters leads you to this place. Because down there is the way into the graveyard.
I shall do as you ask.
Excuse me 1 second. There we go. Sorry about that.
I shall do as you ask.
Get to crack open the box for me.
It is done.
Yeah, negative energy ray is less useful in this particular area because undead heal rather than get damaged by it. Which is fine, as long as you know, you can just deal with it. Yeah, I think the stairs down go to the basement. Yeah.
I have failed in the task.
For the Oath Guards!
I'll be honest, when I was younger, I thought he was screaming for the Oath Guard rather than for the Uthgard.
The rage of the Red Tiger, unleash!
Yeah, the zombies just seem to have a really long aggro range. I put my phone down somewhere and I can't remember where it is. There we go. This is barricaded home. I think you can talk through the door. Oh, it hasn't been barricaded well enough. Come on. Got more charm persons I can't cast. I can't remember what is upstairs.
Hail to ye!
Who do you make a deal with? Lucky that you're not important enough to come after. Someone's backing him. I wonder who it is. It's been a while, so I can't really remember. This stuff. Club +1. Was it Club +1 I wanted? Gladiator Club. I think Gladiator Club's the one I'm thinking of. I didn't need Ironwood. Right, you have to just give me 1 second. Hey, sorry about that.
I greet you.
Dark Sun followers. Oh, chest of drawers to loot. I'll take your 1 gold coin.
Is there something you need?
There.
You just watch yourself. If you're dead, so help me, I'll make you deader.
Greetings. Nice to see someone still alive out here.
I think these are
I
halflings.
prefer that we were talking somewhere safe.
Okay, I think I'm getting to the point now where I'm going to stop the stream for... I think.
Yes.
I blame the wagon,
Yes.
not the plague, not
Oh,
zombies.
really?
The wagon.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here. And then I'll stop the stream, and then I'll continue it tomorrow. I kind of...
You'll wish you were, deader. You dead, undead, whatever.
We could buy new things, dear.
I kind of like the conversation there. But yeah, I'm going to call it a day here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We had some technical difficulties to start, but the game itself has worked pretty flawlessly since then. What I'll probably do is I'll kind of like alternate between a few games over the next few days while I stream. But for now, at least, that's it for me. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a lovely evening.
Undead sons, I know you're out there. Just